Happy Monday, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live Forecast update here on your April the 6th, 2026. Hope everybody had a great Easter weekend. We're starting off the week with some high clouds out there for our Mondays. We're wrapping up the day. The rest of the week, a little bit cooler in some spots, and then we're going to warm up big time going into the weekend. So we're going to break down that entire 7-day forecast for you here in just a second. Now, before we get going into this full report, if you're new here to the Talkin Live Broadcast channel Facebook page, please give us a follow. And if you happen to be watching over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And very importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future weather updates just like these. All right, let's go ahead and start off. Take a live look there in Chattanooga as we're heading toward the afternoon hours. We got some high clouds out there, filtered sunshine. That's what I like to call daylight today across the area, not only across East Tennessee, but also across North Georgia. Now, the further south you go, those high clouds are a little thicker, but generally seeing that hue around the sun today. And I think as we go into tomorrow, we're going to see a little more sunshine, actually a lot more sunshine, as temperatures are going to briefly warm up a little bit. Now, let's go and take a look at the radar. It is all clear. And one of the themes on this update is you're not going to see anything on this radar, not only for the next 7 days, it could potentially be for the next 2 weeks. We're going to be setting it for a very dry weather pattern here across the area, which is bad news as the drought conditions continue to worsen across East Tennessee and North Georgia. Let's look at your regional satellite. Again, we got a little disturbance that's kind of riding along this boundary down here to the south, so we're kind of overflowing some of these high clouds in across our area for today. So definitely was something that the models kind of quickly spun up on, started yesterday. And so this is going to help enhance the rain over in Florida where they desperately need it too. But for us, just some clouds today. And then as we look at the radar, you can see where all the rain is down here along the Gulf Coast. So kind of a cloudy day there, but up across Tennessee and across North Georgia, things not looking bad here as we'll see here it's today kind of topping out mostly into the 60s here for the afternoon highs. Now, so go take a look at our model data here. As we're going to look at the NAM here as we look at the latest 12Z run. One thing we're going to notice here is we're going to see high pressure. It's going to build in from the north and east as we go into Tuesday and into Wednesday. So you see these lines of equal pressure in here. These are called isobars. These are going to kind of building back this way. So we're going to have a high pressure kind of building back this way. And it's going to cool things off across North Georgia, especially going into Wednesday. And then as we go into Thursday, things will begin to rebound a little bit. And then going into the weekend, we're going to see a real big warm up in our temperatures as we go into the weekend. I mean, we're talking back into the 80s, folks, as a warm up is going to be coming our way. So here's our forecast lows here for tonight, mostly into the 40s here across North Georgia and East Tennessee. No big problems there. And our afternoon highs going in for your Tuesday should be a little bit warmer out there. We'll see some 60s and 70s across the area here. You see kind of the cool air up into the mountains. And then as we go into your Wednesday morning, we'll see morning lows again back down here into the 40s once again here across a lot of North Georgia and into East Tennessee. All right, let's look at our forecast map. Watch that little timestamp there up on top. That is where the National Weather Service little days are kind of lit up right there. So as we kind of step through this, you see as we kind of go into your Tuesday morning, we're looking quiet there. We got this high pressure building in here from the north. Kind of a decaying front right through here as this is going to come on through. And that's going to back temperatures up down a little bit, especially across Georgia, especially as this is going to get kind of in a good wedge position. See this high pressure right here over Pennsylvania. That's a good wedge position here. So areas across North Georgia will be a little bit cooler than East Tennessee going into your Wednesday. And then as we go into Thursday, things are going to warm back up. That high is going to sit there across the southeast. It's not going anywhere. And it's going to warm things up nicely as we go into this upcoming weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and going into Monday. And right now we have no chances of rain here over the next 7 days. So here's the forecast here for your Tuesday, 71-47. That's pretty seasonable here across Chattanooga with sunny skies there on your Tuesday. Looking at your temperatures elsewhere, again, a lot of lows out there in the 40s for lows, a few 30s up in the mountains, and then daytime highs here are going to be a mix of 60s and low 70s here across East Tennessee and North Georgia. How about the regional perspective? 66 up in Asheville, 77 in Jackson and Mobile. Still got some rain down there across Jacksonville at 70, 73 in Columbia, 69 in Charlotte. The clouds will be kind of lingering a little bit during the morning for those eastern zones and then kind of clearing out in the afternoon. Here we go with the next 7 days. Here we go. It's things are going to warm up here. So we're going to hold 71-45 on Wednesday, back up to the 80s on Saturday. Look at Sunday and Monday. We got mid 80s in here and feeling a lot almost early summer like as we go into this upcoming weekend and into early next week. So unseasonably warm weather is going to be coming back at us after a few days of seasonable temperatures. We'll see things above normal, and the dry weather is going to continue here. Like I said, the overnight models, both the GFS and the European, were not producing any kind of significant rain here over the next 2 weeks. Hopefully that model trend will change a little bit as we go for the days ahead. Again, appreciate you guys checking us out here on the Talkin Live broadcast channel. Please give us a follow on Facebook and over on YouTube. Please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future weather updates. All right, that's it for today. Y'all take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.